a gray-eared nightjar, which is a pretty baller name, I'll give him that. And in some angles, it's kind of cute. But then it opens its fucking mouth. I don't know what instrument is used to eat souls, but it definitely looks like this. I'm having a hard time believing that this is a bird, because when I think of birds, I think of beaks, not deep, pink flesh pockets. That's a horrible sentence. I also don't know what sound these things make, but I know they scream. They definitely scream. The vampire snail, which looks like evil incarnate. I mean, it's a snail, so I'm not too worried about it. I'd probably get away from it pretty easily. But I feel like this thing would sneak into your house in the middle of the night and crawl into your pillow and just whisper the most horrendous shit in your ear. 7 out of 10 homicide cases are based off of this thing convincing people to do it. And I have no facts or citations to back up that claim, but we all know that I'm right.
Giant weta? What the fuck's a giant weta?
Ew! Ew! I don't even remember typing this one down. Ew! Fuck it, I'm not talking about this one. That's gross. The four-tailed moth? Ooh, known for its 4 spindly long fucked up bits and also being a harbinger of the apocalypse. I know, like, I can't see it right now, but I know there's a picture of it right here when I put it in post, and it's oh, it's so gross. I'd probably jump off a pretty high bridge if this thing was also on the bridge with me. I would risk death.
moisture absorb. The slime had never heard of such a skill, but luckily it works, and the firewood is instantly dried. After returning, the girl calls the chef, but he determines that the wood is far too dry and will burn too strong. Yuji uses a moisturizing spell, and the chef is shocked to see that it has now become the most perfectly dried piece of firewood ever. Yuji shocks them with the large quantity of firewood they retrieved, and the chef promises to cook his finest dish. Yuji then enjoys the greatest work of culinary art he has ever tasted, and the chef reveals that his best dish is actually a stew that takes a while to make. Yuji says that he will return the next day, but the waitress thinks they should use the firewood for warmth. He says it won't be a problem though and leaves. Yuji heads to the town's guild and takes a job of retrieving firewood. He is instructed to visit the firewood leader Wodka first though. Wodka would then explain that the town needs 5 tons of firewood a day, but they are unable to keep up with the demand. Yuji asks about the nearby Messiah village, but he explains that the place has been deserted for some time. Wodka.
Alright, bet.
Hey, gamers!
Starting today, I am not allowed to catch even a single Pokemon in Pokemon Go. Or at least until I can find one that's worth taking the trophy for my 300,000th catch. This milestone came up so quickly, I might have passed it if one of my locals hadn't preemptively congratulated me for it. And as soon as he did, I stopped catching my house spawns, because I had raid hour the next day, I was going to be downtown, I needed to save slots for the new Ultra Beast Kartana, which I did a few of, and I'm not going to lie, kind of love how tiny this guy is. Very cool for Nintendo to do a crossover with Paper Mario Origami King. Super easy to land excellent throws on too, by the way. Had no issue with that. Got multiple in a row. After raid hour, I figured, alright, I have like 15 slots left. I'm gonna go downtown and close this gap very carefully, because how cool would it be to get a shiny as my 300,000th catch? And I figured if I encountered one early, I could just run away, close the gap with a few catches, and then re-encounter it. Pretty easy, right? So I was shiny checking everything, just catching a few things. There were a lot of third-tier evolutions for some reason. Was grabbing those. I even left my Go Plus at home to avoid me like accidentally turning that on, because I just don't trust myself with my 6 years of reflexes. It's hard enough not to just automatically fast catch to begin with, but I was about 10 catches away from 300k. I was gonna take a dinner break and go home, and that's when it happened. A shiny Chikorita. I didn't waste a second. I immediately ran, started catching the Pokemon around it, figured I should have a little bit of time. I mean, 8 or 9 catches isn't gonna take too long. I can just go down to the corner real quick to this cluster spawn and I'll come right back. Couldn't have been longer than 2 or 3 minutes. And nothing. No Chikorita. Checked a couple other corners, I thought maybe I had the wrong street, but no. The shiny Pikmin Pokemon was gone. And honestly, it's not a huge deal. I have a lot of shiny Chikorita. I don't even like Chikorita that much. It had a community day, so no, the real problem right now is that I am stuck at 299,999 catches. And until I find a shiny or something rare, like maybe even a Galar bird, I'm going to be doing my daily incense tomorrow, I can't catch anything, I can't hatch anything, I can't raid, I can't even trade a Pokemon until then. And not even just that, I can't even spin Pokestops or open gifts because I had this moment on the way home where an egg hatched and I died inside a little bit, thinking I just given the 300k spot to this very mediocre bronzer, but it turns out an egg doesn't count as a catch when it hatches, only when it's added to your inventory. So that's fine, but yeah, it also means...
Did you know that a study was conducted in 2013 that found that 56% of pilots have fell asleep during a flight and 29% have woken up to find their co-pilot also asleep? Now you do.
Fuck. Are you serious? The redemptive monkey! Fuck. Are you...
How did I get caught lacking in a black hole?
Parents tell them you can tell them anything. Don't tell them shit.
Why?
Your ass will be one.
How did I get caught lacking in a black hole?
If you go into any other black home and you see all the shoes at the door, take your shoes off.
Why?
Do you want your ankles? I don't think you want your ankles.
How did I get caught lacking in a black hole?
If you walk in grandma's house and you see ain't nobody sitting on that couch, don't you sit your scrawny ass.
Ain't no plastic.
How did I get caught lacking in a black hole?
If you go in a house and they got roaches, just turn the microwave on for 30 seconds before you put the food in.
Why?
It kills the roaches one at a time.
How did I get caught lacking in a black hole?
Just don't take the last of anything.
What you mean?
Don't eat the last of the cereal, the last of the juice.
How did I get caught lacking
Your
in a
mama
black
say, how many times I told you about not messing up? Don't tell her how many times.
Why?
Because she don't even know.
How does some always be in the kitchen?
Why?
Because your mama wants some of them pig feet. Some of
If you got fired, the word of the day is J-O-B.
How did I get caught lacking in a black hole?
Your parents tell them you can tell them anything. Don't tell them shit.
Why?
That first fight was tough, but I'm loaded up and I'm ready. It was gonna be an easy dub, guys. Yeah, my guy, we clapped him. It's gonna be easy dub. Hey, we all got loadout? We all got loadout? Yeah, we got loadout. I think I'm ready for a fight. We can take it all the way to the dub.
Are you tired of playing with random... Damn! My booty! Blap, blap. You're dead. What, sir? I got this. I don't got this.
Not the lava.
Splash. This one's for you, Mom. Splash.
Help me, gun.
Get. I made it, bitches. Damn.
Diabetes.
It's your done. We could both be pirates on the sea. Swab the deck and play a part for me. Bob's galore, you better keep it clean. Watch out now, my little friend, cause Sharpie's looking mean. I've had enough of you, so time to be my puppet. On a string, it's your done.
Never showed me the Zane speed build. I asked for it on TikTok. I got you. Twitch chat gets priority. You'll be zooming with him. Oh, that's some real speed right there. You ever seen a Zane this fast? You ever seen a Zane this fast? You're going on. Ooh, I doubt it. You never showed me the Zane.
Hi, how much is my cell phone bill this month? It's $95, ma'am. I don't want to pay that much. That's not possible. They don't want you to know this money hack. Actually, I can, with Rocket Money. The app finds your recurring subscriptions and bills and can reduce them for you. Wow, wait.
One down.
Good night.
There's the second.
Double kill. Contact to the east.
There's the third.
Nice shot.
I'm making a push for A. Tango down.
Copy that. Main floor clear.
Flashing first. No hits.
Nobody has all your opinion. Wiki! Nobody has all your opinion. Wiki!
Then the dean. He gets halfway through the introduction himself and Miss M interrupts him as he takes a brief pause and says, "Excuse me, could we please have all students turn on their cameras?" I say nothing, but I put a quick message I had already typed in anticipation in the group chat. "Miss M, I have a private situation that bars me from using my camera. I have contacted you individually. Not but a few seconds after I send it, I get called out by name, and I respond audibly, 'Miss M, I cannot turn on my camera at this time.' And she responds, 'Expectations were clear and you were told multiple times about this. Every other student here managed to do it, and I expect the same out of you.' Now, one of the cool things about having cancer is you become very familiar with the hospital staff, and if you're lucky, they're fun to talk talk to. During COVID, my nurses were my tethers to sanity because no one could visit me while I had inpatient infusions. So I told one of my nurses, Amy, about the situation. Then the dean. He gets halfway through the introduction.
Yeah, motherfucker, you heard what I just said. Regular, everyday, normal motherfucker. I don't like margarine, I much prefer the taste of. Yeah, motherfucker, you heard what I just said. Regular, everyday, normal motherfucker. I don't like margarine, I much.
That's the knife.
Fun fact, did you know that children are more effective at preventing pregnancy than condoms? A child's greatest aspect is being able to clam jam at any given moment. You can try to distract them with a snack, their favorite TV show, or even a brand new toy, but it won't work. The scent of rising hormones can travel long distances to reach a child's super-sensitive nostrils, turning them into some sort of shag-time Terminator, willing to do whatever it takes to hasta la vista a new baby. Well, at least the children we already have are bonding, right? Nothing strengthens... So my mom and dad...
今はまだ6だけど、これからもっと強くなって。説得力ね。今はまだ6だけど。
Can't fire your guns without ammo. Oh, that's weak.
You fucking ass! Wow, that is slamming. Exclaim, not the mama, on the stove! Food lubricant, it's your fucking asshole root in there! Salt, pepper, 2 fucking liquid chickens! Beat the fuck out of them! Another fucking not the mama, on the stove! Fucking coagulated fat, fucking cook them up!
Why shouldn't new players hatch their...
So, yeah. Are you okay?
No, he was beatboxing! The way he...
So, yeah.
Guessing we care.
Go! What's your sole purpose in this army?
To do whatever you tell me, drill sergeant.
God damn it, Gump! You're a goddamn genius. That's the most outstanding answer I've ever heard. You must have a goddamn IQ of 160. You are goddamn gifted, Private Gump. Listen up, people.
Now, for some reason, I fit in the army like one of them round pegs. It's not really hard. You just make your bed real neat, remember to stand up straight, and always answer every question with, yes, drill.